you're gonna want to do is Will of Ember. If you don't know what that is, that's from Toriel. It technically buffs your power. I use this. Look, for this attack, many people struggle. Just do this. Just like, yeah. Most people struggle with that attack because it gets buffed in the future. Now, once you have all of this, you can use the. Oh wait, you guys don't have this attack yet, but it technically buffs my damage. But we're gonna be in your turns for now. Think of this as toy knife because it has the same damage. So once I slash her, it does 48 damage, which is technically an average toy knife user. On this turn, she will on round 6 she will probably buff herself with these knives, if not earlier. And you're gonna want to keep attacking after that. Now, once that's done, you're gonna want to look. She's gonna do this move. Just jump when the flash happens. It's very easy if you can master her attacks because if you get hit once, it's kind of game over because she does massive damage. If not, you have to use the pie to heal. Now for this guy, yeah, you just have to have a wide range of places to look. But I recommend going if you're on computer. I recommend scrolling out. But if you're on phone, then I would recommend circling. Like just go in circles. Like here where it is, look where it is, and just try to dodge it as fast as you can. If not, can't dodge it, try to go in a circle. If you're that laggy. Now, if this is probably people struggle with this one a lot. Just try like go into kind of like a diagonal pulse like this, you just go diagonal only because she will hang over you. So just go into a diagonal pulse and you'll be fine. Now, that's where everyone dies. So don't do it too late. Only do it when you hear the knife flash and don't hesitate. Because that's one of the things you will do. Don't hesitate about it. Now, I'd recommend using an ult on this girl because it takes a long, like, they don't mess around. This takes a long time. For this time, they give you a little break once the knives disappear from her hand, the 3 knives. So now you can just dodge easily and you'll be fine. Unless you're like one shot, because then after she can possibly kill you. Now, 1 second. If we keep attacking, we're gonna kill her. We just repeat this process. Look, she just does it again. Okay, so I'm going to cut into her death before I can show you guys her cards. For now, I have the Dreamer Game Pass, so give me all the cards automatically. They'll probably nerf this, so you should probably use the Dreamer Game Pass because they'll probably nerf it sooner or later because it just guarantees you every card, which the devs don't want, first of all. So after this, I'll just keep using Will of Ember and I'll keep attacking. So I'll see you guys in the next cut, okay? So right now I'm about to kill her. I just need a pass. 1 second. And you see I did my ult, which is very useful. So here's her cards. It's interesting grin and instant threatening grin and sharp opening. Now I finished this in about like 5 minutes or 7 minutes ish. Now if I go to my cards, here they are. They're very cool. Let me show you. So here's what the cards look like. You can also upgrade all, which is a very useful thing. But for now, I think sharp opening would be the best in the game until Snowden comes at max level. I think it would be better than that. But Chara does not give any dust as well. Another thing, if you want to know how to what these cards are used for, let me show you. I will go to um so here's the first card. It is called Fear. Most it's fear. It applies the fear effect. Now watch this. If I go and use this on the Frogget, watch this. It does a very cool sound effect, as if the second turn she does you with, and it adds the fear effect. Now that basically, oh yeah, another thing I have a lot of defense I can actually block them. That's why I use them for this. Now that fear effect will buff my damage. Now originally my knife will do about like 30 to 40 damage. It does 37 now. It buffs it by a lot. So a good thing about that is when you're fighting Toriel or Toriel Empress. And another thing that it can, if you buff the threatening grin with your ult, not the Will of Ember and threatening grin can pose a real threat to somebody. Cause my sharp opening with only level 1 can do 60 damage. Now, another thing about the sharp opening is that it deals one base attack per every level. So technically, if my level is 20, it will do times 1.5 of that, which there goes to 30 damage because 0.25. And then after that, it will add the threatening grin buff, which is another 1.520 for. And I think they're planning to add more fear as well because they only add a specific amount. And another thing is that you can also buff this 18 attack and do this as well, and it can do a total of like 60 damage. So for now, I'm gonna actually and then after, another thing that they did was they made you not able to use spam foods, and that what I mean by that is watch me go tutorial, and it will give me a specific amount of foods I can use in that battle, and let's see if I can get lucky and get Empress here if I can show you. Another thing is that they changed the thumbnail to look like Empress. Um, also, Toriel's level 9, but don't get that wrong. She's very powerful. Much more, not much powerful than Chara because of her moves. Now, look, once I go to item, it says 1 left, 4 left, 4 left. Now, the thing about cheese is that it used to be able to block almost every attack of Empress, but now it sadly cannot. They nerfed the cheese. Now, they nerfed the cheese, uh, Green Soul's defense, because it was very OP because you could block half of Empress's attacks with it. But if you were one like me, I used that to my advantage. I used to grind Empress a lot. But let me show you. Look, so here's what you can do as a starter attack for anything. Use Dapper Blue first of all. Survive 2 more rounds, and you use Fear on them. Fear is very good. Yeah, they nerfed it. Usually you'd be able to block that even without Empress. But if you do that, I gotta get hit a couple times for my ult as well. So you do that, you apply the fear effect because look, it does this attack, and boom, fear is added for 3 rounds. Now let's wait for this. Okay, this attack's very easy now since they increase the size. Just jump like 3 times in every second, and you should be fine. Now add the Will of Ember as well, and my attack can do a ton of damage. Now let me show you right now. This attack is probably the most easiest. You could just stand still and you might not get hit anyway. Now here's how much of a buff it can do even with toy knife as well. 60 damage, it's almost half her health. This attack during Empress is probably the hardest one because of the extras, but for now it's the same. I just recommend jumping on that one. But since it does half of her health, watch this. I do it again, and I should be I should be able to two-shot her if I'm pretty sure. If she has exactly 120 health, I should be able to two-shot her. But I'll go over her health in just a couple of seconds. Yep, I can two-shot her. Watch this. I don't even have to do anything. It took me 7 rounds to solo it, but I have her phase 2 already. Now, I just passed on this turn. I just wanted to show you the damage, so I'll probably just kill myself now. Cause actually, I could probably kill her right now. Actually no, cause I want to show you some other things as well. Okay, never mind. She doesn't kill me. Okay, she only has 80 health. Okay, I could probably two-shot her, but let's try to Dapper Blue here. I want to show you some other things. The Spider Bakery has, if you want to grind with gold, that's probably what I'm gonna show you a skin that you can grind with, or grind for. I mean, for a goal. Oh damn, that's a lot of damage. It's the cheese because I think the Empress. I think that they purposely did that because you in the previous times, Empress had the debuff of cheese that can basically make you god with almost all of her attacks except for one of them. So I think they purposely did that in kind of like vain for that one. This is yeah, this is probably the hardest attack. That's super hard because that damage is insane. But one second. Let me end this. Let me go. Let me show you what I mean. So when I go over here, I go to this place. I go. Cheese, just cheese. Yeah, I think they never changed the dialogue, but that's a really cool cheese. That really helped me. Also, they added a star here as well, so you can kind of teleport here. They haven't changed the thumbnail yet though. Let me show you what I mean. So if we go to buy and then we go scroll down right here, the wheel of cheese, it technically just does what the thumbnail looks like. I already bought all these. You should be probably prepared to spam like to get some pies because Chara's decently hard if you don't have pies. Cause you have to not get hit like 2 times. 2 times you're over, and most of the things in the game don't compare to her damage. And that's pretty much it for this update. It's a really cool update. I believe that this game will probably have more experience, and once it does, it will be a really good game. Just because it's in alpha or beta right now, that just means that it's gonna even be better. For me, I'm really excited if Snowden comes up because Snowden is possibly gonna be the best update because they're probably going to be using Papyrus, and we're probably gonna get some bone or not blaster attacks yet until Judgment Hall, but we'll probably get some bone attacks. So I'll probably stay tuned until that happens as well. Also, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading much, just because I've been worried about school and stuff like that as well. Today's a school night as well, so I have to focus on that as well. Just I think they did really good with the Chara as well. That's a very good kind of model, I just say, and animation as well. And remember, this Chara is an event that they confirmed it in Discord, and if you look at the badges, it's still the same. So I'll see you guys there.